These aqueducts were the Achilles heel of Rome. If you wanted to bring down the city, all you had to do was take down one of the arches. In fact, in the 6th century, the barbarians did just that. Without water, Rome basically shriveled up.
In ancient Rome, there were many fountains and baths that flourished in the city. This depicts the importance and significance of water. With the increased population and demand in Rome, the existing water system was not enough to provide water for the people, and thus needed to develop aqueducts to supply water to the city from as far as 52 kilometers away. Most of the water that was supplied was used for entertainment rather than function. By the 4th century AD, Rome had 11 large public baths, 956 smaller bathhouses, and 1,352 public fountains. The aqueducts were constructed from 312 BC to 226 AD. High-ranking rulers such as the Roman emperors Augustus, Caligula, and Trajan ordered aqueducts to be built. They also required immense planning and engineering skills. The invention of the arches allowed for large-span structures, and new materials such as concrete and waterproof cement allowed for the aqueducts to function. In Rome, there were 11 aqueducts: Aqua Appia, Aqua Anio Vitis, Aqua Marcia,
Aqua Tepula Julia,
Aqua Virgo, Aqua Alcientia, Aqua Anio Novus, Aqua Claudia, Aqua Triana, and Aqua Alexandrina. The major aqueducts totaled in length of about 448 to 502 kilometers, and 80% of the total length was underground. The rest of the water was carried through channels, and only a small percent were carried through bridges and viaducts. One of the significant aqueducts was Aqua Claudia. The start of the construction in 38 AD was ordered by Caligula, but finished by Claudius in 52 AD. Caligula ordered the construction of Aqua Claudia because the 7 existing aqueducts were not adequate for the water demand that came with the increased popularity of the baths. Aqua Claudia spanned 69 kilometers and delivered 185,000 cubic meters of water per day, supplying water to all 14 districts and accounting for 20% of Rome's water supply at the time. Aqua Claudia is one of the most visually impressive aqueducts with its massive arches, and it is also known for being the most ambitious of the aqueducts. Aqua Claudia's water source comes from the springs in the Anio Valley. The aqueduct descends along the right bank of Anio and is mostly underground and slightly uphill from Marcia's channel. Aqua Claudia enters Rome at Spes Vitus, modern Porta Maggiore, with a reservoir on Esquiline Hill.
Aqua Claudia began distribution in 47 AD, which was before its completion, a normal occurrence with aqueducts. However, soon after construction, Aqua Claudia was out of operation for 9 years, with no repair attempts being made. The reason for this is still unknown. Unfortunately, after 15 years of operation, Aqua Claudia broke down. Some reasons for this are attributed to the relatively low cost of the construction, pointing to lower quality building materials or hurried construction, or it suffered a series of unfortunate disasters. Along with the aqueducts, the Tiber River was also a significant source of water for Rome. In the 6th century BCE, the Cloaca Maxima was completed, the world's first stormwater and sewage drainage system. However, this system began to heavily pollute the river, and the Romans began the construction of the aqueducts, starting with Aqua Appia in 312 BCE, to bring in fresh sources of water. After the aqueducts were discontinued, population density migrated back towards the Tiber, but as a means of transportation rather than water. The Tiber River connects to the Mediterranean and was used not only for trade but also for defense. The city started off centered around the hills but shifted towards the Tiber River in the Campus Martius area. At the same time, the population dropped drastically from 1 million to close to 10,000. The Tiber also acted as an important trade route to support the monuments, palaces, and temples. The river was used to bring in materials such as marble, travertine, and other building materials from Tivoli and other districts north of Rome. The Tiber was a much simpler and a more convenient route for transportation. The river was an important aspect for Roman development, however, it destroyed the city yearly with irregular floods. This led to the development of the embankment walls to protect the city from the floods. The construction began in 1878 and was completed in 1926 under Mussolini. The wall is 13 meters high and contains a sewer system within. While the Tiber River has been polluted consistently by Cloaca Maxima, the pollution in the Tiber currently is at its worst. Rome has lost its connection with the Tiber River, and the walkways along the water are littered and filled with graffiti. In addition, these areas have also become settlements for the homeless. Water has always been an important aspect of Rome, and the city needs to re-establish a connection with the river. Looking at other themes of urban design and planning, water is always connected. Water can connect to energy through the production of hydroelectric energy. Water and green are inseparable as greenery is dependent upon water. Water connects to the urban fabric through the sewer and drainage systems, and water connects with mobility such as through trade routes and the connection with the Mediterranean Sea in the case of the Tiber.